Fordham's always been just a team that makes you have to execute everything. I thought we missed some mismatch opportunities. I thought we short-armed some layups when we had our guards against their bigs against our guards. Missed a couple where it looks in transition as well during that stretch in the third quarter. But they did a good job on McKenna. But I felt good because it was really the first time in a couple of years. I think Fordham's one of the grittiest teams in this league, and I thought we matched their toughness. I didn't think we backed down. I thought we played really hard. I'd just like to see us get more contributions from more players. I think we had 4 or 5 play really well, and then there were some people at the end of the bench that just have got to step up for us to finish strong.
Asian A and besides the obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But Asian A kind of had a little bit of a breakout against a very tough defense. She wasn't really fearing events, going up any of their defenders. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, what I was really impressed with A was I kind of called for a play for her to refuse a ball screen and at the end of the half. And she got a switch on her, and she kind of ran the kid over, and I knew we were either going to get a layup or we were going to get a charge call, and it was the charge call. But I thought she really adjusted in the second half. They were playing her a little soft, and she had a step through. She had a little pull-up jumper. She's rebounding a lot better. It was a 10. Kavanaugh does a really good job. Got her a couple times on a little bit of a back cut. It was really good for Asian A to go against because if your hands are down, 10's going to shoot. I just think A is getting more and more as a complete player, even if you take the scoring out of it. But I just like how she's thinking the game a little more. Still thought there was a couple times where she missed some mismatches where she could have kicked to her teammates. But she's playing a really nice floor game right now.
I guess that was your best effort defensively, scoring-wise, against an Atlantic 10 opponent. I'm thinking being an elite team.
Right.
Gotta be encouraging for you.
Yeah, and then those 4 or 6 of them at the end are because we're just trying to foul and stuff. I think we've been guarding. Other than for whatever team showed up for the first 6 minutes against Richmond. We even guarded. We guarded them, and I think they even ended up with 57. We are really starting to defend. In our numbers, we're a middle of the pack A10 defense right now, and it's taken a couple years to get back there, and that's something that when I was working for Jim, it was always important to us. And so I'm really encouraged. I think the offense will come, and I think, we have some good young players that can really score the ball. And but it's always been about whether we can defend at an A10 level, and I think we're getting there. Knock on wood. So.
4 games left
Mm-hmm.
in the regular season. Where do you think you are?
I think we're there in the fourth quarter against VCU. We're there in the fourth quarter against Davidson. We're there in the fourth quarter against Fordham. We've been around. I think we've got a great opportunity here. I don't know what happened score-wise today, but to start the day, we were a game out of 7th. I really think the whole season's in front of us. Our goal's always been to host a game. We want to host a game here, and that is 100%, an opportunity for us. I actually think we're playing pretty well. Again, I would like to see everybody get on the same page, but in my couple years here, I think this last month is as well as our team has played.
The fourth quarter there, when things got tight, what was the message going into the fourth quarter to kind of tighten things up? You had the opportunity there to tie it, and I know I missed that shot.
Yeah.
But the approach going into that
And it didn't really bear out, but we've been fouling a lot in the fourth quarter. We've still got to be more disciplined. The message through the whole game was all about the rebounding battle. They're one of the best rebounding margins, especially for their pace. I think they're a bottom 3 pace in the league. So anything, any scoring margin or rebounding margin or anything with them, you've got to kind of multiply by a couple possessions because they play so. So if they're a +4 rebounding team, that's probably a +8 for a team that plays at a normal pace. They probably playing 10 possessions less than most teams in this league. And I thought we battled on the boards. I think that was the big message because we thought if we could get stops, we really wanted to push the ball. And I think there were some opportunities. They did a good job of flowing out, but that was kind of the message of let's get a rebound and let's push this thing. Let's go.
Can you talk about the aggressiveness of Calabrese and how she's kind of really improved herself to get back in the starting lineup?
Yeah, she's. I'm happy to talk about Emily because she missed practice yesterday. I mean, she got nicked. So for her to come out and battle today, she's been an absolute warrior. She's going in there and she's rebounding and she's battling and she is working her tail off, and we're making her jump out on ball screens. She's doing a really, really nice job. I'm just so happy. She's going to be a big part of our future. And we had a discussion at one point about, where are you going to be in our future? Because she just wasn't having a great start of the season. I've loved the way she's played and the competitiveness she's played with over the last few weeks. Great. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Oh, yeah.
Although you guys didn't come out on top in this game, was there anything you liked about what your team did in the game that you think you can build off of for the next matchup against Fordham?
Yeah, I really do think we're guarding. There's so much more communication. I thought we were on our P's and Q's as far as, especially that first half defense. We're yelling out sets. They're covering for each other. There was 3 or 4 early breakdowns where we gave up some threes, and then I was so happy with how we were able to just adjust, and they picked it up on the fly, and they're just buying in. I guess that would be the biggest thing that I'm happy with, especially defensively. They're really buying into how hard we need to play. I thought we ball pressured. I thought we flew around. I thought we rebounded. So that's probably what I'm most happy about.